You're watching On the Move on Yahoo Finance. Federal Reserve President Jay Powell is testifying for the second day before Congress. Today, it is the House. Yesterday was the Senate. And he talked about the potential need for more stimulus.
I would think that it would be a concern if Congress were to pull back from the support that it's providing too quickly. I wouldn't presume to prescribe exactly what you should or should not do, but I would say that it would be wise to look at ways to continue to support both people who are out of work and also smaller businesses that may not have vast resources for a continued period of time, not forever.
Again, that was Jay Powell. Our Brian Cheung has been monitoring that hearing. Obviously, he was talking there not about monetary stimulus, but about fiscal stimulus. Brian, what are some of the other highlights from his comments today?
Well, Julie, it might not have sounded like much because Chairman Powell didn't really say anything about specific policies that the Congress could pass with regards to coronavirus relief. But this is a notable change from what Chairman Powell had previously described as a topic that the Federal Reserve didn't want to opine on. The last time that he appeared before Congress, there was a lot of pressing on whether or not fiscal policymakers should do certain things. And Chairman Powell said, we try to stick to our knitting over here at the Federal Reserve, saying he didn't want to jeopardize the independence of the central bank by trying to tell Congress what it should do. A change now, with Powell effectively telling the House, well, maybe you should be passing things to, for example, bridge those workers through the next few months with unemployment insurance benefits through the CARES Act expiring in July, in addition to maybe more more support for those small businesses that, as we know, on Main Street are continuing to face difficulties. So Chairman Powell is appearing on Capitol Hill virtually, of course, in his second day of testimony. He appeared before the Senate Banking Committee yesterday. His written statement is exactly the same today as it was yesterday, warned about things like labor demand being uncertain because of supply chain shifting, things like a possible wave of bankruptcies among small businesses, and then services industries really being hobbled by social distancing in this post-COVID recovery. So Chairman Powell probably expected to urge Congress to do a little bit more if the recovery does end up being longer, as the Federal Reserve has also signaled itself as having the capacity to do more if needed.
Brian Cheung, thank you so much for bringing us that update. Appreciate it.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.